just were all uncomfortable, as you saw tonight, just passing this without giving those department heads a chance to come back and respond. Plus the public, and like Soil and Water Board, I'd worked hard to get that money back in. That's $1 generates $12. So these are the kind of things that I've got to go back and convince my fellow legislators, let's not take that out. And but I didn't have 13 votes tonight to get it passed the way it was. Legislators wanted to take a look to see what they had to offer, and that's the bottom line.
Now, I guess you're going to be adjourning. Well, it's technically a recess. You're not adjourning, but it's a recess. But basically, the session will resume next Wednesday.
Exactly. We'll have public input. We'll have input from department heads. So it's actually a committee of the whole. I guess that's a good term to use, because why go off without having a committee of the whole at this point to each individual committee? We are policymakers. So have the debate, be very open about it, be very upfront. I like that part, but we're having a meeting of the whole. So that's not just a work session, it's an active meeting, so changes could be made. Should be very interesting.
Now, you have kind of a limited time frame now at this point. You have to have a budget in place by December 1st.
Correct, and what Mr. Abdullah told us this evening, the fact that we could do this budget as late as November 10th. That gives time for the county executive to veto it or not veto it, and also give us a chance, if he did veto it, by having it passed and another vote taken prior to December 1st. So yeah, you're right. That's what we need to. We can have one December 1st. This isn't the first time we put off the budget. This is important, and I, as chairman, I'm very proud of our legislature tonight. They brought it out, what they want to do, and we'll get through it. Sometimes, as the former chairman said, it isn't always pretty, but we always get it accomplished. And each one had respect for each other up there tonight. I think that's great. That makes for great debate. That makes for an active body.
And just for clarification, maybe it was already explained, the meeting's adjourned until next Wednesday. That'll be held in the legislative chambers.
Correct.
And will there be, now that there have been specific
Yes.
cuts proposed, will there be, again, public comment from the public on the budget, or is that there will be? Okay.
Well, you've always got to have, I would think that in my estimation,
Sure.
you would have public input. For example, I would hope that Mr. Wilson, the district manager of Soil and Water Board, would come in and address these issues. Unfortunately, I'm assuming that's what we'll have. I don't know that, but every meeting is public. At least it'll be a public meeting. I hope it doesn't get out of hand with people coming up. So I guess there's a technicality there. It's a public meeting, but I'm assuming we can have public input. But I'll kind of reserve that till I do check with the attorney.
Yeah, with cuts proposed to a number of different departments, and this is just me asking, do you think it won't probably get moved back here? Won't the legislative chambers just be too small?
Well, if we just have department heads, I don't know. At this point, we're planning on having it at the chambers, just because you heard the acoustics tonight. We did have some problems.
Sure.
We got to make sure if there's people all the way down the hallway, that's one of the problems.
Okay.
But
I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, it's a lot better at home in the chambers.
Sure.
If we end up having 100 people, I personally would like to hear a public comment. But some of the things that were said tonight, I think, with the public do not need to be said again. Sure. But on the other hand, Soil and Water District Manager, yes, he's public, but yet he's also a person that's being affected by this cut. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Just thought I'd ask.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.